to cook. So get all your stuff ready to make a super delicious spaghetti. Hello everyone, it's William with you, and I so hope you love spaghetti bolognese, because that is what we're making today. So here I have my mince in my pan, my massive wok. I've got some onions, yeah, got some garlic in my mince, all my seasonings, and scrape some stuff on here. I've got some secret ingredient. I've got some seasonings, got a lovely stock, some tomatoes, some pepper and some mushroom. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grate this up really carefully, nicely break it up. So this is like we're making a burger, but we're not. We're just grating up the mince right now. And then we're going to season it. Wash your hands. Thanks, Mum, for reminding me. Ooh, went a bit hard. And here I have my tea towel. Always with hands with me. So now we're going to grab my seasonings. We're going to also grab some this. What's that? Pepper and salt, so far. And also my fabulous mixed herbs. Then now you're going to mix that up. So this is a lovely fun way of making it. You're going to let that sizzle off for a few minutes first. So I'm going to keep that temperature up. So this dish, it tastes better when you cook it for longer. So it takes like 10-15 minutes to prep and just put it all into the pan and cook it for a little bit. Then you leave it for like an hour and a half, and then that mince tastes delicious. You have a lovely sauce in your stock and your tomato sauce there, and then it tastes delicious. I've also got another ingredient you need, tomato puree. That will come on later in part 2 of spaghetti. Okay? So the reason I'm doing this a bit earlier today is because I'm going to have this for lunch. Because this is a nice, delicious, summery dish, I think. So now we're going to come down, mix it up, and break it up into the pan. You're going to push it in there. You can grab this, the flipper we call it, and you're going to break up the mince. Turn up that heat and think like you're happy, because life, you should always be happy unless something's going wrong, which people say is a mistake, which it is. Always. You can learn. Right then, so we have our peppers and mushrooms right here. We're going to season these. That means we don't have to season it in the pan. Mix those up. Lovely mixed up there. And the mushrooms, they're done. Wash your hands. Oh, I'll get my hands warm now. Right, now we'll mix this up. This is the bit where you have to be nice and quick. You want to keep this on a low heat when it's cooking. Just to let you know, this is not a dish where you can leave it here in a slow cooker at home. Okay? Right, time to add the stock.
No, I've got to try now.
we're going to add the stock. Just going to ground this up. We're going to ground it, then we're going to drain it. Serious face you need to have one good. Turn that heat up. Mix that up. Eat your leg. We'll leave that. Oh, it's my egg. And we're going to push it every little bit inside this pan into the middle. So then that thing will cook. So we'll leave that for a minute or two, and we're just going to wait. And we have our tomatoes here. We're going to talk about this. And we're also going to reveal this ingredient. What you have with a roast dinner. What's super tasty? What would you have with sausages and mash? It's gravy granules. This is the start of gravy. So I'm going to use gluten-free. And my mum here, she's gluten-free, aren't you? Yep. So, I am going to use these, and they're going to melt inside our sauce. And they're going to thicken up. And they're going to taste so nice inside it. I can't wait. So we're just going to move that around so it has some space to move. And then push it all back to the middle. Okay? So we're going to drain this up now. And then we're going to put this on top of there. Leave that there. We're going to clean our pan and turn off the heat just so there's, I hope that really hot oil that's down there. So that's being cleaned, and we're getting this good. Now I'm going to grab my spoon right here. I'm going to mix this up. So you might see a tiny bit which is pink, but you won't really. So I'm just going to dry the bottom, otherwise could get fire, could catch on fire. Shouldn't really happen. So it'll be a tragedy if something got fire. Mix that up again and tip it into there. The reason you can't have sizzling right now because I turned off the heat. Now we're going to start to create our sauce. A nice bit of juice. So you turn that heat back on and then you bring this, my lovely mix here, my lovely stock. I'm going to mix that up, grab my gravy granules, take them about, take off the lid, have a look inside, have a little look. Oh, we're going to be using those. So we're going to grab my spoon now, turn around into my kitchen a bit more, and I'll get myself a spoon. So you saw this happen. You saw it all happen. Use this spoon just to push this in. Won't make any harm when we put the spoon into gravy granules. And then now for these, I'll just use my hands. And then you grab your spoon, your plastic cooking spoon, not your metal spoon. Mix those up and just season them with a bit of mixed herbs. Just a tiny bit. We're going to mix this up and and tip it in. Yeah? Yeah. So you could make a well into the middle. And now I'm going to grab two equal spoonfuls of this. Equal means it's the size of the spoon. And then you're going to tip that in. And you're going to mix that up. You're going to carefully bring in some mince into the middle. And now that's it. You're going to give one more spoonful of gravy granules. And that's it. Leave that to mix for a few minutes. And then you bring in your tomatoes. So later we'll add in our tomatoes. So now we're just going to mix this up quickly. Just so then everything is down below. We can make sure that is all cooking. You can see, have a look, little look. Let's have a spot. Can you see tomatoes? Well, not tomatoes. Can you see peppers? Can you see mushrooms? Can you see mince? Can you see a lovely, delicious sauce? Can you see me going to eat this later? Well, it's time to put on the lid. Say goodbye to our brilliant stag bowl and get ready to come back for part 2 where we put in some 2 more delicious ingredients which will really taste delicious. So it's time to say goodbye from me, but also from our stag bowl. So it's time. So just let you know, the reason you can't really see inside anymore is because it's steaming up in there, which is very good. So bye from me and the spag bowl, and we'll see you later. Bye!